Y'all already know. Capricorn. Capricorn, for you. We've got the 10 of Hearts. We've got the King of Diamonds. And then lastly, we've got the Six of Swords. So moving away from difficult situations to a smooth place, smooth sailing, smooth waters. Taking a deep breath, enjoying the surroundings, taking in the new scenery. Sighing with relief that the bullshit from the past is back there and you don't have to deal with it no more. The King of Diamonds. Some of you all are very much so uncomfortable with taking the lead in your relationships and dating. I'm getting that, even though I'm holding up this card. But it has to do with somebody who's stubborn, who's not really working with you, or you may be that person. If somebody doesn't want to work with the other person, then what are they there for? What are they there for? Somebody that's not really wanting to work with the other person, you got to ask yourself, does this person really want to work with me, or do I really want to work with them? And are you spinning your wheels looking to move away from this person when actually you may need to stay there because you really love them and care about them and want to be with them? Where's the frustration coming from? And how can you generate this love again in your life? I see that things have reached a pivotal peak of understanding. Within a few weeks' time, some of you have already made the decision that you already know you're moving across town, you're moving across the city, you're moving across the country, because you know what's divinely for you, and you realize that you have missed the mark. It's not right where you are, and you've got to go where it is. Physically, go where it is to be around it, because you're wanting more. Naturally, you would. Naturally, you would, and you deserve it. So keep moving to calmer waters. Use what you already have in your tool belt from the last 2 years to keep being unstuck and moving forward. The only reason why you didn't move forward before is because you weren't ready. You didn't want to. Now that you are ready and you want to, look at the ideas, the things you've already been writing down, and choose from those. Because some of you are creating videos, creative projects, and things like that. You think you got to go out and learn something new. No, don't recreate the wheel. Don't waste your time and do that, because it's already been done. Okay, and enlist the help of someone wiser than you on it. Take a class, but do something that lets the universe know, or you know, that what you want is on its way to you. All right, vision board it, speak it, affirm it multiple times a day. Capricorn. For Capricorn, we got someone who is feeling like they're bound and tied by their situation. They're discovering the fact that they are learning. They are the teacher, but they are being taught by other people, and they don't like the lessons that they've been taught recently because they seem kind of harsh. Huge self-discovery for you, Capricorn, and that's why a card jumped out of the deck. It's very fiery time for you. 9 of Spades, dealing with some people that you wish you hadn't met on your journey, and turning around to see that you already have some alliances and good friends that are wise and they are loving, and you can trust them. They may be familiar, they may be boring at this point, whatever, but you know you have somebody in the corner that's there for you. 9 of Spades, you've got somebody unscrupulous, somebody who's there cheating, lying, trying to be deceitful. That's got to go. They've taught you some lessons about how to stand up for yourself, your self-value, your self-worth. Thank them and tell them peace. That's what I see some of you all doing, not because I said it, because you've already made that decision, because you're tired of feeling like you can't speak your mind or your truth around these people. There are some people that just take offense to everything that you say. Could be a narcissist, could be somebody who's just self-absorbed, and they don't give a damn about you or anybody else. All they want to do is tell you to stop talking so that they can talk and hear themselves talk. You're not tied. You can leave at any time that you want. The guides are saying, use this situation as a lesson, and a lesson of experience that teaches you that you don't have to be around this, and like attracts like. Raise up your vibration. Peace for you all, Capricorn. The other thing is Saturn being in Capricorn, retrograde. Definitely some of you are going to see some people falling out of your life in various ways, dynamic ways. The other thing for you all too is a makeover, huge makeover. Getting out of the traditional wears, getting into fashion, and then becoming a little bit more unorthodox in your dress and less traditional. I see you all doing that. Uranus in Aries has that influence going on with it. That's what that is. Just before you do anything too extreme, you can do a reading on it, reflect on it, just make sure it's coming from you. Before you do anything extreme, like dye your hair green or something, cut all your hair off out of nowhere, or if you're angry or something, just reflect on what big changes you want to make now, because things are happening fast for the next sign that I'm talking about here, which is going to be Aquarius. Fast moving, the 8 of Wands, becoming the boss, the master of your own experience. Faster because you realize that what you think, it is coming true on this plane. You're not a victim. You're not a victim is what I'm hearing. You're not a victim. You're the magician. I didn't even know this was here. So many of you are skeptical, and y'all be like, look, what are you talking about? I'm not creating my own experience. This stuff is by chance. Some of you already know the deal though. But if you have an inkling about it, the fastness of how things are going to be going and how vivid they are. Some of you have been sitting on the fence about your exercise regimen, or just your eating, how you're doing things, your routines. And through your owning your own power, your foundation structure changed with the 4 of Hearts card coming up. Marriage, moving, home, love, family coming together. Building strong, deep roots together. And now things are moving faster, but you're fine with it because you've been planting with the 4 of Hearts and being the magician. Not even talking about it to anybody. You haven't talked to anybody, but you've been doing it. You've been working it. I see some of you all even working with servitors. Look that up. Positive servitors, to get things moving faster. And some of you have already done that. That's why it's moving faster, because you're enlisting the work of magic and really working your power. I got the last one here, which is Pisces. Pisces, we've got the 6 of Wands for you. Breakthroughs. Leaving the old stuff in the past. Letting this new love into your life with open arms. But you're still checking out the person to make sure that they really are who they say they are. You're very less trusting like you used to be. And also, more so, you're more indulgent in this and the 10 of Spades energy. So I'm gonna wrap this up real quick before this video ends because it is long. But if you're feeling some misfortune and worry, all right, about this wedding for you, some of you listen to this about a wedding, about potentially getting married to someone. There's somebody for everybody. And if you haven't pulled in that person, something's got to shift or change before it happens. You may have already planted the seeds and told the universe that you want this sort of a person. You've been dealing with one person, then another person, then another person. And some of these people, they're close, but they're kind of off the mark. They're not really getting it for you. The King of Swords shows this person being very strong and very strong in their speech, the way they think, sharp, sexy body, you know, the type of stuff we like. And then their values are about family life. That's the type of person that you're wanting to get. Do you have those values? Do you share those values? Check your values, they're saying. And wedding. This year is the year where many of you Pisces are going to see marriage, babies, marriage, building a home, making sacrifice towards your education. And your children really surprising you with some really awesome achievements. And they learned it all from you. This is a time of celebration from past stuff that didn't work, because you've got the 10 of Spades. Ooh, worry and misfortune have been a thing of the past. News coming in telling you welcome to your new future, your new destiny. The 6 of Wands. When I see this, I see someone who's about celebrating, who wants people to see and recognize them. And the last time I did a reading with Pisces, I think it was for the month of April. Check that reading out. It was talking about somebody wanting to be seen and recognized for who they are. This could be for a Pisces sun, moon, or rising sign. But if you want to be recognized for who you are, you've got to have something on you that helps people to recognize you for what it is that you do. Are you advertising? Are you telling people? Are you talking to people about what it is that you love? And is your family somebody who's supportive of you? Some of you are going to be spending more time with family than ever, and then the rest of you, look, it's about how you feel. You're the director of your own experience, not them. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and let you all go. But in the other video, I talked about an exercise you can do, which is future you and current you. Draw some stick figures. Draw some words around these people. What did you feel before versus what you feel now? There should be a difference. There can be a difference, and it would be good if there is a difference and it's going upwards. If not, you can change it anytime. And then you want to integrate these energies to help things to come in faster for you. I'm going to pull one more oracle out of my bag while I put the cards back for you, Pisces. But your education and your children are the most important thing to you right now. Let me put this here so this light is just like over the top. All right, y'all. So the overall guidance here for all of the signs. Somebody feels like they're falling down, but things are still working out divinely. No, I'm not just sounding inspirational, motivational, for no apparent reason. You have fertilized some things. This is a seed here. A seed. You see it? Looks like a little tadpole. Okay. This is in the middle of everything. Plant your seeds. It's like a little tadpole. A little tadpole. So I want to show this to you all. There's a restructuring, rebalanced energy with the Aries and Chiron. A wounded warrior, and we have that here, the little K with that. We even have Jupiter in this one. Okay, spiritually, what you focus on, you get. That is your message. And when man is fearless, he is finished. That's the other message. When you're fearless, you've already reached your goal. You're done. Say, I am one with the divine intelligence that resides in me, and I expect good things. Just expect good things to happen for you. Be non-resistant, thank the divine, and be at peace as things come together and manifest for you. Affirmations do work. Take showers, take your baths, take care of your body. Do a little extra. Do a little extra and act as if things have already happened. And if you feel like you're going too far with it and you're just expanding too much and you might blow up or combust, call upon the law of divine protection while you take and make your steps and moves forward. Okay? Remember that God creates its own channels. And if you have the desire to say something, to speak, to express yourself in some way, and we all do, whether it be by yourself or with other people, know that God or the divine intelligence within you and me has created its own channels for expression to come through. So if you feel it, it is good to go ahead and release that, because you're going to feel like you are incomplete if you aren't releasing and sharing and expanding with your gifts. There's nothing like someone who has the talent, and we all have some sort of talents, and you just don't use it because you're scared somebody's going to judge you. F what people are thinking. F the fact that other people can't see things from your exact point of view. You're unique, and only you can do what you do. Release resistance. And remember that inverted faith or inverted trust is a sin. Just trust that it's going to happen. No, it's going to happen. Let go of the fear and worry. Okay? So the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clap for you to let you know that you all are awesome. And I thank you so much for being a part of what I'm doing, these channels. And letting go and releasing and channeling and talking on this YouTube channel. Me playing the maracas, because to me every day is a celebration as we remember who we are. I don't always do a good job of remembering it. If I'm going into trance, we go into autopilot all day, y'all. We have to remember that everything people do isn't intentional. Sometimes people aren't dicks intentionally. They aren't nasty and acting ignorant on purpose because they planned it out that way. We go on autopilot, and if you look at the movies, you look at the television, you look at all these different things, some of the stuff I don't even have in my home right now, because I understand that what you watch, what you put your energy on, is going to be reflected back to you in some sort of way. And we all have our preferred way that we receive messages and learn on the planet. So take your pick and choose. And what is for you is for you. And it may not be for the next person, but for you it's popping. So, beyond that, enjoy your life. I'm going to let you all go. This video is pretty long. And, but I was told to go ahead and get this out. This video was about the Chiron Aries transit in the month of April 2018. This is a motivational monthly tarot reading. We use some oracle cards, tarot, and another queen oracle that I have. I'll show y'all one day so you can make your own perhaps. But what is happening for you right now? What are you experiencing, and how have you grown? Where are you proud of yourself? I want to hear about that. Let me know what is actually really working for you, or what do you want to see more of in your life where you can really learn and grow even more. My name's Queen Sereda. I look forward to seeing you in a future video. And this thing just doesn't want to work, but there it is. Remain optimistic and look on the bright side. Okay? Look on the bright side. And if it's on the dark side, look on the bright side. Okay? Because we come from the darkness anyway, from the universe, from outer space. And there is no such thing as evil. There is only oneness. And we make abstractions of things that are illusions to make things fun, I guess, you know? That's what we do. We be bored. But there is only one. There is nothing evil, nothing to fear. All right, eradicate it. And if you feel burdened in any way, the last thing I'm being told to say from a spirit guide named Latara, saying to focus, focus, focus. And you can't get this wrong, but focus. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace, much love, and delight. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the next video for the star card in the Major Arcana for the Fool's Journey. Check those videos out in the playlist, and I will talk to you all later. If you all like to see something in particular on this channel, or you want to see me talk more about some topics besides the love, numerology, metaphysics, things like that, whatever, you know, let me know a topic and we'll dive in. Peace. Later.